Hey guys and gals, welcome to my first tutorial on how to change your engine oil. Thanks for joining me. This tutorial will have the proper way to change the oil with torque specs and all. First, let me go over the things you will need to complete this task and make it easier on yourself. First off, the oil. You will need 4 quarts, or exactly 3.3 quarts. Or, if you're outside the US, 3.1 liters. Now this also is for the oil and filter replacement. Second, you will need an oil filter and an oil drain plug washer. Third is the tools. You will need a 17mm socket, a 3/8 drive ratchet, a 3/8 torque wrench, a 6 to 8 inch 3/8 drive extension, a funnel, a oil filter cup socket, a oil drain pan, brake parts cleaner, and shop rags. Let's get this thing started. First off, if your bike is cold or the engine hasn't been run for a while, go ahead and start the engine up and let it run until it reaches operating temperature. This moves the oil around and gets all the particulates suspended in the oil so that it will all come out when drained. Now, using your 17mm socket and ratchet, loosen the oil drain bolt. Place the oil drain pan under your bike and remove the drain plug. Take care to see if the washer came off with the oil drain bolt or if it was stuck on the engine block like mine. I just pushed on the washer a little bit and it fell off, so it's not a real big deal for me. Once all the oil has drained, install a new washer onto the oil drain bolt and thread the bolt back into the engine, starting it by hand. After the bolt has stopped turning or is seated, use a 3/8 drive torque wrench and tighten the drain bolt to 21 foot-pounds or 29 Newton meters. Alright, moving along. Let's get started on removing the engine oil filter. Here you can see that I have fabricated a piece of plastic from a 1-gallon coolant jug that will keep the oil from the filter from running down the side of the engine block. With the filter socket and your 3/8 drive extension hooked to a ratchet, turn the oil filter counterclockwise until it is loose. Remove your tools and continue spinning the filter until it can be removed. Notice how the oil that was in the filter just followed the plastic channel and down into my drain pan. Now take your new filter and lubricate the seal with either old engine oil or new engine oil. It's really up to you. For me, I just use the old stuff. Spin the new filter on until you feel it seal or touch the engine block. Using brake parts cleaner, spray around your oil filter to wash any excess oil away from your new filter and to clean up any residue that's been left behind. Now using the torque wrench and the extension and the filter cup socket, tighten the filter to 13 foot-pounds or 17 newton meters. If you do not have this tool, you can substitute by just tightening it by hand about a turn and a half after the seal has touched. So far, you have drained the oil and replaced your filter. Now it's time to put in your new engine oil. On the left-hand side of your bike, there is a large plug on the upper part of your clutch cover. Make sure the area around the plug is clean. Remove the plug and install your funnel. Now you want to pour in your engine oil. At this point, take care not to overfill your bike. If you have 4 separate quarts or liters, I would pour in the first 3, then remove the funnel, put the cap back on, start the bike, let it run for about a minute. Then, with the bike sitting level, not on the rear stand, but on the ground, inspect your engine oil level through the sight glass. Looking at your sight glass, if you notice the oil level is below the lower line, add a little bit to get it above the lower line. Make sure not to go above the upper line. Typically, you would want your engine oil between the upper and lower line. After everything is done, you should start your bike and check it over for leaks. If you don't have any, then congratulations on a successful oil change. I'm Piston Slap, and if you liked what you've seen here today, then press the like button, share the video, subscribe for future videos, and comment. Thank you for watching.